Today is Friday, February 7. I'm Pastor Anthony, and this is Wilderness Wanderings. Today our text comes from Hebrews 11. Women received back their dead, raised to life again. There were others who were tortured, refusing to be released so that they might gain an even better resurrection. Some faced jeers and flogging, and even chains and imprisonment. They were put to death by stoning. They were sawed in two. They were killed by the sword. They went about in sheepskins and goatskins, destitute, persecuted, and mistreated. The world was not worthy of them. They wandered in deserts and mountains, living in caves and holes in the ground. That's Hebrews 11, verses 35 to 38. Pastor Michael referred to the first half of this long paragraph yesterday, the part where everything goes really pretty well. Kingdoms are conquered, justice is administered, swords are sheathed, women receive back their dead, resurrected. Faith gives witness to God's strength in the midst of our weakness, and what incredible things He can do. But now the paragraph turns. The story of faith is not always a story of triumph in the near term. Sometimes it looks a lot more like God's silence, or human sadness, hardship, and death. We heard yesterday of women who received back their dead, like the widow at Zarephath, whose son was raised by Elijah, or the Shunammite woman, whose son was raised by Elisha. Now we hear of those who were tortured and refused release, those who ultimately died a martyr's death, so that they might receive an even better resurrection. Not a resurrection within this life, you see, like the sons of the women mentioned above. Those young men would die again at the end of their natural lives. But these ones who were martyred received a better resurrection, the resurrection from the dead when Jesus returns and death is no more, a resurrection after the end of our mortal lives. That is the better resurrection they looked forward to. We desire and often think that the life of faith should be one of fighting and winning our battles in the strength of the Lord right here and now. Despite all the well-marketed books, podcasts, social media content, and lovely contemporary Christian music anthems to that effect, the Bible simply doesn't substantiate a faith that finds its victory in this life. The victory is a faith that holds on to God, even if it doesn't come with a shred of earthly benefit. Faith holds on to God, trusting that God alone is enough. Trusting that He Himself will bring the victory in His time, whether in this life or the next. As C.S. Lewis once put it in the Screwtape Letters on the pen of a senior demon writing to a younger one, he said, "Our cause is never more in danger than when a human, no longer desiring but still intending to do our enemy's will," that's the enemy of the demons, looks round upon a universe from which every trace of God seems to have vanished, asks why He has been forsaken, and still obeys. It is these people of faith who trust and obey despite all else. They, the ones who go about in sheepskins and goatskins, destitute, persecuted, and mistreated, they are the ones who the world is not worthy of. Why? Because by faith, they have made their home not in this world and its benefits, but with the God who has made His home with them. As you journey on, may you be one of these people, and may you go with the blessing of this God. May the peace of the Lord Christ go with you, wherever He may send you. May He guide you through the wilderness and protect you through the storm. May He bring you home rejoicing at the wonders He has shown you. May He bring you home rejoicing once again into our doors.